Hi everyone, Jordan Smith from Rapido Trains Inc., and I'm back for another Rapido unboxing video. Today I've got a project that's really close to my heart, and something that I'm really excited about finally arriving is our HO scale Caprice and Impala wagons and sedans. Arriving in the fall of 1976 for the 77 model year, the downsized and redesigned third generation Caprice and Impalas were Chevy's flagship full-size sedans and wagons. Built in response to the oil crisis of the early 1970s, these cars were a big hit for GM, and several other variations were also built for GM's other divisions, including Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Buick. With some mechanical updates and minor revisions, these cars would remain in the GM lineup right through until the fourth generation arrived in 1990. Our model represents the refreshed 1980 through 1985 model years. With over 1 million sold during this time, the Caprice and Impala were everywhere and will certainly be a perfect fit on any layout from the 80s right through to today. Now, before I get into the unboxing portion, just a reminder, if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching all our videos, please subscribe in one of the corners. Just click the link and sign up. We've got about 60% of our viewers don't actually subscribe, so make sure you hit that button. So as you can see, I've got all our production model Caprices and Impalas laid out here, and I've got the green Caprice Classic still in the box. So let's start by opening that up. I've already taken the shrink wrap off of it there. We'll just open the rear tab, nice and simple. Put the box aside. There you've got the display case, jewel case with the base, as Rapido wanted, of course. That just pops right off. Put that aside. There you go. As you can see, you've got two Phillips screws in the bottom. If you want to display it, leave it in the box if you like. Otherwise, just take those screws out and add them to your layout. So starting with the Caprice that I've got in my hand here, this is the Caprice Classic. As you can see, we've got that Caprice grille there. We've got separately applied clear plastic or GPPS headlight lenses, which are inserted in there. And on the rear, we've got the separately applied bumper and those kind of interesting tri-light tail lights. Looking at some of the other details, we've got a unique wheel cover on these, which is actually different than what we put on the estate wagons that we'll look at in a minute. You can see a lot of the chrome trim and bright work, rub strips. We've got the sport mirrors, which are a separately applied part. Full interior with dashboard, steering wheel, and all the seats, which are correct for the Caprice. Full underbody as well. Okay, so next let's look at the Caprice estate wagon. Up front, again, we've got the standard Caprice grille and headlight package with the separately applied lenses. A little different on these, we have the very cool wire wheel covers with the white wall tires. Also the other Caprice sedans have the white walls as well. On the top of the car, we have the roof rack. And most notably, we have the kind of fake wood paneling, which was kind of a vinyl applique that was added to all the Caprice estate wagons. So we've got that, and we've got our Chevy Impalas. The Impala was kind of the lower trim line, more of the workhorse model of the Chevy B-body fleet. We've got a number of police variations. We also got taxi and a CN maintenance away car here. We'll start off with the taxi. We've got a unique Impala grille. We've got the very cool dog dish hubcaps, which we've applied to all of the kind of the fleet vehicle type Impalas. We've got the taxi sign on the roof. And on these, we've actually left it blank, so you can kind of make whatever taxi variation you want. More runs will happen in the future, so I'm sure we'll do some decorated versions down the road. In terms of police vehicles, we've got some generic schemes. We've got kind of a black and white. We've got Metro Police, and we've got another kind of a blue version with a white stripe. These are kind of representative of maybe some TV shows you've seen in the past. But we added some really neat details into these. Again, we've got the Impala grille with the dog dish hubcaps. Right on the front there, you can see we've got the push bars already installed. Those are a separately applied part that come in the parts pack if you want to install that. Just kind of two mounting pins, just a couple dabs of white glue, and it just attaches right onto the frame there. I've got multiple styles of light bar. This particular version shows the Federal Aerodynamic bar, which was very common in the 70s and right into the 1990s. Select versions of the police cars, you've got different light bars. We've got a Code 3 light bar, and we've also got a Canadian bar, which was very common in Ontario here, especially with a number of agencies, is the Dominion Automotive light bar with the single rotating flasher and the side markers. And we also include different lenses. So you've got additional blue lenses, so you can swap them out. If you want to change the light bar, the old one just pops off. You can reconfigure that to however you would like to have them. Finally, the last two we've got here, we've got the Impala Fire Chief car, which is a bit unique again, that really cool dog dish pattern with the kind of the inset red coloring. And We also have two CN versions of these. We've got CN Police as well as CN Maintenance Away, especially if you're modeling 1980, something that you need to have on your layout. And finally, Amtrak Police. We actually got permission from Amtrak to do those. It's kind of a neat paint scheme. So that's a quick look at our Impala and Caprices. They've actually arrived in our warehouse and will be arriving in dealers soon. We've actually made lots of extra inventory, so if you didn't pre-order already, no need to worry. Go see your local dealer or visit us online to put your reservation in. So thanks once again for joining me. Have a good day, and we'll see you in the next unboxing video. Janet, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at all of the inventory that's just come in. Who told you to bring in 3 skids of these? Great business model there, Jordan. Although I have to say, looking at them, they sure are cute, and I love all the little colors like hunter green and canary yellow and periwinkle blue and maroon. I think I went to my high school prom in a car this color, and I think I left my prom in a car that looked a lot like this. Anyways, get them while they're hot. Buy a fleet. You can get one of every color and have a full fleet. Cheers.